his girlfriend of 2 years and longtime friend, Emiru.
He would, destroy furniture in front of me. He would throw things in front of me and near me. Destroy walls.
And Mizkif defended himself by accusing Emiru of abuse, but the only example he gives still makes him look like a psycho.
I'm ashamed that the situations got so bad, but Emmy was also violent. She would throw clothes or plushies at me, and I punched holes in the walls or slammed doors in aggression.
That was not a good fucking look for him to even say. Like, oh, she would throw plushies at me? What? Nigga, most plushies are soft. Not unless there's like a type of metal in there. You, like, in my head, I'm like, you can't handle getting hit by a plushie. But I guess some people can't.
Oh, no. Emiru tells a story about how Mizkif would drive over 150 miles per hour in the car, saying he's going to kill them both as they're arguing.
If we were driving in the car together, he would be going like 150 miles an hour. And like one time he even said like, well, now we're both gonna die. Like threatening to kill both of us. It was because we were just getting food and it was on his phone and he saw that Mr. Beast had put out a video. And Mr. Beast had invited another streamer, and he was like, "Oh, Mr. Beast invited this guy to his video, not me." And I was like, "Oh well,
I'm getting looted."
Yeah, I guess so. Which led to him going 150 miles per hour in the car and talking about killing himself while doing it.
150 mile per hour road rage over a Mr. Beast collab. Miz's response is to say, well, have you considered that Emmy has also said she wanted to kill herself before, and she has sped in a car as well?
I one time did say I was going to kill myself during an argument. But Emmy did this as well numerous times. She would constantly say she's going to kill herself in arguments, and I have a picture where while I had a gun pointed at one of her stalkers who came to my house while she was in Kansas, she told me she was going to kill herself out of aggression of the situation while it was happening.
He shows the text message of Emmy saying this, but Emmy saying this is due to her stalker stressing her out. That's pretty different than you driving over 150 miles per hour saying.
By the way, he knew she had stalkers, right? And he asked her to come out there. That's like one of the big misconceptions of this, of anybody that's on his side, is he literally said, hey, you come here, you'll be protected. It's more of us. You won't even have to worry about the stalkers. And now he's like talking as if he was getting annoyed at the fucking stalkers. His rights, if he was, because I've never been like truly stalked. I've been stalked over the internet, but fucking never been like had motherfuckers coming to my house. But you know, but yeah. Other than that, like he asked her to come out there.
You're gonna kill both of you because of a Mr. Beast video. I mean, are you serious?
Just want to show this. She was also using the I want to kill myself.
Dude is fucking unhinged, bro. Dude is unhinged. Unfucking hinged, dude. Like, definitely.
A lot in our situation and relationship.
Is he stupid or is he this desperate to make a point? People are finding clips of Mizkif's old ex Maya.
He's truly desperate. He's truly desperate at this point. He didn't really have anything. All he had was the animal abuse claims. And he used that, and she already predicted that he was gonna fucking use that. So they really didn't matter in the grand scheme or anything. He doesn't really have anything. The only thing left for him to do, because he knew no one was on his side, was for him to fucking sue. That was like literally it.
Seemingly telling stories about how Mizkif would do the exact same things to her.
There's something about being trapped in a car with an angry, aggro man that is like the absolute most helpless thing. Dude, Is
that his ex-girlfriend saying the same fucking thing? That he would threaten to do crazy shit in a car? Wow.
A guy that would go like 100 miles an hour on the, like we would fight in the car, which was never my decision. Like it just always like happened. Like we just would like fight in the car, and then he'd go like 100, and I would like literally like beg him to slow down. I'd be so scared and I'd cry, and then he would not slow down until I apologized. And so then I started driving only. Like I wouldn't let him drive me anywhere. But then if we'd get in a fight while I was driving, he would like pound my ceiling in my glove box. He would like scream and like hit the ceiling and like hit the glove box and just like scream profanity and scream like he would like just call me terrible things while he was doing it.
Bro, that is fucking crazy.
And then I'd pull over and be like, get out of my car, and he'd be like,
shit.
no. And then I was like, well, okay. Because what am I gonna do?
That's like some psycho
Part
level
of me
shit.
thinks he's stupid because a desperate person would choose to lie about it. Emiru accuses Mizkif of sexually assaulting her.
A week after this breakup,
Oh, dude, he was fucking
he
egregious with
asked
this
to come
one.
over to my house.
He was fucking egregious with this one. He left out the fact that she was crying, that she like let her guard down. Everything. This nigga was so bad with this shit, and like he low key admitted to doing it.
And talk from closure. I was crying like crazy because the emotions were just very high. He started to try to comfort me by hugging me while I was sitting on the couch, and he started kissing me in my face, and I let him do it. I was still sobbing a lot. Suddenly, he tried to climb on top of me and aggressively shoved his hand down my pants, and I screamed, and when I screamed, he jumped off me, and instead of apologizing or checking if I was okay, he said, "I feel weird now. I feel like I did something wrong. I have to go." And he immediately left my house while I was still crying.
Mrs. response was, well, I was kissing her while she was crying, so I thought she wanted the D.
We cuddled for about 30
Bro, that is his fucking excuse. It is nothing compared to, bro, this shit is insane.
minutes and started to kiss. She said that she was okay with this on her stream, and I started to advance to the next stage because I thought that's what she wanted.
You wanted to pull your dick
She
out.
yelped, and I immediately sprung up and was scared if I did anything wrong or did wrong in general.
This shit right here is why I was calling him freaky ass nigga. I was calling him freaky ass nigga Mizkif. Cause that's what he is. Like only freaky ass niggas do that shit.
Got scared and left the house. I apologize if that made Emmy uncomfortable for me not saying sorry, and I wish I said sorry back then.
Why are you trying to make moves on a sobbing girl? This video has the tone of Miz going to expose Emmy and prove everybody wrong.
Expose everything, bro.
But
it's time to go full demon time. It's clearly obvious.
Yeah,
at
you
this
went
point.
fucking
It's
demon
full
time on yourself.
Why not? It is time to go full demon time. Just letting you know, there is no holding back. Who cares anymore? I will expose everything about every person that you've ever known.
But the actual substance is him confirming her allegations. People in OTK knew Emmy was going to make this video. So Miz is allegedly at TwitchCon weeks before telling her employees to relay threats to her so she stays quiet.
At TwitchCon, he approached one of my employees, threatening them and saying if I ever talked about him, he would destroy me. Multiple people have told me that his
Absolute piece of shit. And then he tries to play it off. It's like, hey, no. All I did was go up to her and go up to one of her employees and tell them if she has anything on me, then I'm gonna do stuff. Like that's literally his whole complaint. And I don't know if it was like fucking sheer stupidity or like he realized that the shit wasn't going his way, but when she released her video and he responded, he confirmed it. He confirmed what she was saying. Hey, but like the people that watch him likes that he's a piece of shit, a complete piece of shit. What did he say? It was par for the course? Ugh.
his plan was to claim that I kill animals and that I killed my own rabbits, since I had several of my rabbits pass away over the course of 3 years while I lived with him.
And what's the only sort of evidence Mizkif has against Emiru? It's her taking care of her rabbits. But first, let's see some sympathetic whimpering.
But
he was pretending. Like it's not even hard to see that this nigga was pretending. He's like, I really fucking hate when people do this. And it's a broad of like everyone who do these fucking fake apologies because they get called out and then they start crying because they got fucking called out. This was the most pathetic shit I've ever seen. He was literally like pretending to give. He should have just if he really wanted to fucking sell the narrative, he should have went full on, exposed fucking everything. Be like, well, yeah, since y'all want to play this game. No, he didn't do that. He did fucking crying. I'm gonna bring up the rabbits and I have nothing else. I'll admit to like some of the things that she claimed and I'm gonna end stream and then a couple days later I'll fucking sue. That's crazy.
I'm so gay.
I too make this sound right before I'm about to enact revenge. 30 seconds pass.
Emiru has a lot of rabbits. It was her calling when she first moved in. These were a big part of her life. But as those rabbits moved out of her room and into the living room, they started to see disgusting neglect. No food, no water, sometimes not having clean bedding for weeks.
It's exactly
I,
like
along with many others who would come over, would give them what they needed, and I would tell her all the time to take care of them, but to no avail. She completely neglected those rabbits, so much that many of them just died over 1 year of being around in my house. My cleaning ladies would clean them just because they felt terrible, and my brother once came over and said, and I quote, "If you ever marry this woman, I'll never forgive you."
Having text.
All right. Here's the problem with that. How the fuck I'm like, how the fuck is that like a proper scale of whether you want to marry somebody or not? Like that's just so stupid to fucking say, cuz I'm pretty sure you do some slobby ass shit yourself. Like 9 out of 10 a lot of people do like either don't really take care of their pets real well. I'm gonna say it. I don't think a lot of people take care of their pets real well. There are some people who fucking love their pets that like literally tend to them, but there are just a lot of people that just don't too. But like, how the fuck is that a good measure of who to marry? Like, what the fuck?
To speech on during this is crazy.
Here is a video up close of Emiru's rabbits. These are small little mites that are inside the rabbit cage, and she didn't care. She completely neglected these animals, and I'm not...
Like, and here's the point I never covered in my fucking video when I was watching this. So you mean to tell me that she had a whole bunch of rabbits, they shit all over the fucking... They shit all over the cage, okay? So somebody will just clean them out, right? Oh, she never did. Okay. Like... Then, like, if you guys live together, if that's your girlfriend, right? You can clean up after the rabbits. Oh, okay. Well, that's her responsibility. Okay.
Gonna sit around and let people say that she didn't.
Yeah, this is gross. She should clean that more. But Mizkif lived in the same house with her.
Like even I said, yeah, no, it's kind of gross. You know, she should have cleaned those fucking rabbits.
As she's killing off these rabbits.
She left them to die, and I'm not gonna sit here and have her pretend she didn't. It's f***ing disgusting.
Why do you only care now? He's using this as a blackmail tool, not because he cares about these rabbits. It feels like he saw the outrage over Hassan's dog and said, yeah, that's a great idea. I'll use her animals against her. That's not speculation, by the way. Mizkif unknowingly admits that he's using the rabbits as blackmail.
When it comes to Emiru, when she says that I was getting ready to go after her and that I was going to use her rabbits against her, that was never the plan.
Oh, okay, good. Then what was the plan?
My plan for myself was very simple. If Emmy were to say something about me, I would say something back. That's it. It was if she ever said anything, I would say something as well.
Okay, so threatening her to keep her silent was the plan. He said blackmail wasn't his plan and then confirmed it was his plan. What is happening? And Emiru isn't like Miz. She's not an idiot. She gets accused of abusing her rabbits and she denies it.
I heard from my friends, other streamers, and my employees that he had cooked up a plot that if I ever tried to talk about him, like about the abuse or anything else, he would try to go live and say that I killed my rabbits. I was told that he approached several streamers who were around us a lot when we lived together and asked if they would basically back him up, and they refused. Obviously, they're not insane.
And I will say this proudly. Emiru abused those rabbits. She did. And if you're in Austin, Texas, and you want to say that she didn't abuse those rabbits at my house, you're lying. You know she did.
He's saying this proudly? What's that even supposed to mean? It's like English isn't his first language.
Emiru wouldn't clean the cages, and the smell became so bad that we started to have the rabbits just be outside. I told her if that's the case, she's got to make sure she's giving them water, because they are her responsibility. Instead, these rabbits were left outside in 100-degree heat with no food or water or anything.
Then why didn't you say anything when y'all was the fucking together? Why did you wait until now? Why? If you truly fucking cared about these fucking rabbits, why? Why did you wait until now?
the time being in cages with no bedding besides poop all over the place.
It just sounds like this guy was completely cool with letting a bunch of rabbits die outside until she made a video on him. So what is it? Have all of these creators come out against Emiru as a rabbit abuser? No. In fact, OTK, an organization that Mizkif founded and that stuck by him through his drama in 2022, put out a tweet saying OTK fully supports Emiru. Also, we secretly dumped Mizkif some time ago for unrelated reasons, which after reading about the lawsuit Mizkif filed against Emmy, Asmongold, and OTK, that seems to not be true. But guys, it doesn't even matter if Emmy is a bad rabbit mom or not, because this drama is about Miz abusing her. So unless I'm supposed to think that Mizkif was enacting revenge on behalf of the rabbits by abusing Emmy, it doesn't matter because it's completely unrelated. Miz does try to wrap this up as a reason he broke up with Emmy.
Between the rabbits, the stalkers, and the overall ability to handle situations with each other, I knew this wouldn't last. But I didn't know how to get out of the relationship.
Okay,
she did not want to move out.
It's genuinely psychotic for Miz to frame this as him just trying to get away from her, but he just doesn't know how. He's the one nonstop messaging her for 8 months, begging to get back together. She doesn't reply to him once during this entire time period. Goes to TwitchCon in October, threatens her to her employees to stay quiet. Since
How can you be so fucking stupid? Like, all that messaging, all that trying to talk to her, but she was the one. She was the one I had to get away from. She was just way too much. Oh, shut the fuck up. This nigga was lying. He was like literally lying. Supposedly. Supposedly.
22, Mizkif has always had the reputation of somebody who's trying to manipulate the situation. Back then, he was accused of covering up his friend sexually assaulting a woman who was unconscious at a party. The best videos covering this topic are by Henry Resilient. But the gist is, this woman, Adriana Lee, did sue them for defamation and business interference, where in the end, Mizkif, Maya, and Slick ended up winning the civil court case. But the fact remains that Mizkif's friend did grope an unconscious woman at a party, and Mizkif chose to keep him in the streaming house.
And he tried to fucking play it off like, oh, they were wrong because they won the case. No, it did happen. You know it fucking happened. Oh, shit. Gotta get my stuff back. I'm not trying to lose everything.
Kicking him out, I know a lot of you guys were afraid of that, and I understand why, considering the last time of what happened, but he is not leaving. That's Maya. I was literally crying.
We were crying yesterday morning because
I thought I was gonna have to do it.
Has to leave today.
Yeah, his friend
We're
is a
not
freaky
kicking him
ass
out,
nigga, and
but
so
he is getting
so.
help. He is going to talk to somebody. He is going to change his behavior.
Mitch came out and admitted that Mizkif sent her to Adriana Lee's house to make her downplay her twit longer, so that it didn't sound like SA. It worked.
Mitch, Barry, and Maya come in. I don't want to deal with them. I just want to write this twit longer and move on with my life. Maya was like, I just don't think you should say anything at all. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? He's like, no, or I should say it wasn't that big of a deal and I'm over it now. And I was like, listen, I'm going to be true to myself. I'll make Slick look good, like an angel, because I did, even though I was upset with it. I just, I came to a even point with Maya because Maya was like, we don't want to kick him out.
No answer.
This is where that Maya fucking
explicitly give direction.
This is where that you and Maya Higa thing came from too.
And whoever the fuck else was in that room to go to Adriana's house and to quote unquote downplay the situation or find a way to save Slick's ass. Yes or no?
The answer to that is yes.
Now again, Mizkif and Maya did win their civil lawsuit over this, but this hasn't changed how a lot of people view these clips. When you acknowledge that an unconscious woman was groped and then you speak about it like this on stream, it's gonna draw some criticism.
Of what you can deem of it, it's sexual harassment, whatever. At a low scale, it's not really a big deal. I don't think people really gave a shit and really cared. I'm gonna turn this off if you're gonna be like this. When people think of it, they think that he stuck his dick inside her without her consent.
No, he groped her without consent.
That's what people perceive it as.
I just hate the narrative of he didn't rape her, so it's okay. He didn't rape her, so it's okay. He only touched her inappropriately.
Now, whether you think Mizkif got too much heat for this or not is up to you, but 3 years have passed and Mizkif has found himself being accused of abuse by one of the largest female streamers, who is never a part of any drama. Miz's former co-workers have sided against him. It's like, bro, you got away with the first one. I don't think you're getting away with this one. There's too many witnesses. Emmy is telling stories about how she would hide in the neighbor's streaming house, and once Miz figured out she was there, he'd follow her over and continue yelling at her.
Laying in the guest room bed, and one of the roommates in that house had come to see why I was crying. They were standing in the corner, and Miz, he came in and he was very physically aggressive He was like, Emmy, like, what are you doing? Like, angry. And then as soon as he turned and saw this other person standing there, he instantly, like, deflated and changed his tone. He was like, oh, Emmy, I was wondering where you were. Like, are you coming home? That roommate, like, later asked me about it, and they were like, what the fuck was that? Like, are you okay?
And Asmin, a former member of OTK, confirms that this happened a lot.
Unfortunately.
I felt like...
Happened a lot.
But guys, this is just the beginning of just how miserable and manipulative Mizkif is as a person.
I treat her badly, but she comes back every time.
Mizkif describes his relationship with Emiru as toxic, but he never explains why it was toxic. Basically, he was jealous of her viewership. It sounds like a joke. It used to be. In old streams with his ex Maya, they talked about it.
He gets upset when I succeed.
No, okay. I used no. I used to get upset. I'm not kidding you, Chad. I used to legitimately get
I still think you
pissed
got upset.
because I'm like, are you
like, come
fucking
on,
serious?
bro.
I brought this bitch into the world, and now all of a sudden she's fucking growing faster than I was.
The fact that you can say that and feel like it's okay that you felt that way and just be like, yeah, I was like that is crazy. That's bad.
Is it bad?
Yes.
And guess what? I don't care anymore.
That is terrible.
But I don't
because
care
that's your
anymore.
fucking girlfriend, you piece of shit. Like, if anything, you're supposed to be supportive. Like, what the fuck? Well, I brought you into this world. You're supposed to owe me. You're supposed to fucking allow me to do all the shit. Oh, God, bro. Oh, my God. Dude, what the fuck? Playing a game and doing this at the same time is fucking crazy. But I can do both. I can do both. No, but like, if you have a girlfriend, right, you're supposed to like fucking like be supportive and stuff like that. So if they grow, that technically that means you grow a little bit. But this dude was just completely fucking selfish. It doesn't seem like he honestly cared. So, well, maybe he did care. I'll walk that statement back. He just didn't want them to do better than him.
I stopped caring.
He's okay as long as I never have more viewers than him. If I ever
Yo, look at her
surpassed him in viewership, which
face.
will never happen,
Oh, she'd be done.
he would
I'd
be
pull the plug.
He could not take it.
It's crazy realizing
it's-
there's no irony here. He's serious.
like,
And he
he's so
explains the drama
fucking
from a
serious.
Rust event stream.
Both streaming the Rust event, and I thought it was going really well. I thought everyone was having fun. I was like, oh, this is great. Everyone's, you know, doing the same thing at the same time. We're all hanging out, you know, we're gonna have fun. And I check my Discord messages, and he's messaging me saying like, Emmy, you know, I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna KMS. I waited so long for this, etc. Basically, he was upset because I had higher viewership than him. That's literally it. In that house, I had a glass door so I could like see this was happening. He was walking behind me, making sure that I knew he was there. He starts walking behind my stream and slamming the door so loud that my noise gate can pick it up. So even people on my stream are able to hear this is happening.
So I went back and watched these streams. They took place on May 25th, 2024. Miz starts off all excited and happy. He made a cosplay.
Look at this. Chat, I made this in literally, last night, I had this idea in the shower. You guys remember OTK? I'm gonna be playing with some of those guys. I'm playing with S-Van and Nick and Emmy, which looks pretty f***ing cool.
And according to Reddit, at the start of the stream, he had more viewership than Emmy. But as the stream went on, Emmy passed him in viewership. Now, both their viewership is insanely good here, but for some reason, Miz is really sad. He's sitting in silence for minutes on end.
I'm honestly tired, chat. I'll be honest.
Yeah, look at that
I'm pretty
shit. Look
tired.
at him. Mad at his
Chat.
girlfriend
I'll
is
see you guys
doing
later.
better than him.
I will see you guys probably tonight, if not tomorrow.
He didn't come
He
back
still
that
has
night
a
or
large
the next day
viewership,
either.
by the
Instead, he
way.
threw a
Still
hissy
have
fit.
a fucking large viewership, by the way. But he's mad that his fucking girlfriend is doing better than him. Actual piece of shit, by the way. Mizkif.
In the background of Emmy's stream.
What does unofficial Miz raid mean?
It means when he logged off, he didn't even raid you because he was so salty. So now his viewers are clicking to get in here manually. You can see Miz walking around in the background, slamming on the door.
Oh, he did?
Listen, why are we all acting like we haven't murdered? Like we haven't pillaged?
It literally made her jump. She's clearly reading the text messages from him. He's continually banging on her door.
Get a one-hit advantage. She was
Think about it.
This is where he was basically saying he hates these guys. They take everything from him and all that other shit. You should go enjoy your stream, Emmy.
It was this massive day for them viewership wise, and he's throwing this big baby tantrum in the background, trying to ruin it for her. She's trying to lock in and play the game.
Well, I have some cloth in my house.
She looks like she's starting to get pissed, rightfully so, because would you believe me if I said this went on for half an hour? Her chat is asking why it sounds like someone is slamming the door. Emmy then says she's going to the bathroom, but she's gone for 20 minutes. Clearly she's talking to Mizkif.
I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
She comes back and she's clearly been crying, but she cuts this part out of her VOD so there would be less speculation.
Oh my god.
Her chat knows there's something wrong with Miz. They're asking about it. Is Miz alive? Hope Miz is okay. He seemed kind of depressed when he ended. Emmy recently explained what happened when she checked on him, and it's so stupid. It sounds like a South Park parody on Twitch streamers.
So I tell my stream, I'm like, hey, guys, I'll be right back. I get up and I go talk to him, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? And he's like, I hate all of you guys. Like, all you guys do is just take from me. I'm just done. Like, I'm just done. And I was like, this is like,
what a good fucking guy.
Really happening because of rushed drops. And he was
guy.
like going off on me, like basically saying that he hated me. And I was like, well, I don't know what to do now. And he was like, go finish your stream so that people don't know anything's wrong. And I stop in the bathroom outside my stream room, and I'm like checking my makeup, trying to make sure people can't tell that I was like crying. And I'm only in there for like 30 seconds, and he comes and like looms in the doorway. He's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, I'm just checking my makeup.
It's like, oh no, poor Mizkif. He's a millionaire, and now his millionaire girlfriend made a few more dollars than him today. How will he overcome this? Why can't he just be happy for her? Emmy would claim after this, Miz would throw stuff at her, destroy stuff.
Destroy furniture in front of me. He would throw things in front of me and near me.
Old clips start getting posted drawing comparisons of how Miz would throw stuff at his ex Maya.
I'm not talking to him today.
Well, nobody asked you to, so.
I'm not doing anything.
Okay.
Look at her face. She's so uninterested.
She said no.
Maya unimpressed. That's what that was.
2 Starbucks bags of Starbucks I got you over the past few days.
Oh my god.
Skip, that was
Throw it back.
funny.
Throw it
Yeah,
back.
there better be. Oh my god, I would beat the shit out of him.
We're live.
What the fuck?
She obviously doesn't find it funny. A big part of Mizkif's comedy is him getting mad. I always thought it was just part of an act. As it turns out, it's not just an act. He's melting down all the time. It's not a secret that Miz's most viral clips over the last few years are with Emmy, and he seemingly resents her for it. He's sitting alone in his Rumble stream crashing out.
You can, like, look at him and
that
be
not
like,
only
yo,
does Emmy
he
carry his
fucking
Rumble streams,
resents
that she
her.
carries his dog carrying streams too. LOL. Oh, buddy, thank you for watching those streams, by the way, which I'm also getting paid for. And thank you for watching my Rumble streams, which I also get paid for. Glad to see that Emmy sitting here and not talking is the reason why you're here. You want to tell me again that you're not a massive simp and you wish you were that dog on her lap?
Shut
The
the
projection is real, Megalo. Not even wants to bang your girlfriend, little pup. She's with me. She hangs out with me all f***ing day. She's with me with the dogs. And what are you doing, Jenny? You're sitting there watching the VOD, looking at her thigh.
Wow, this guy seems so confident in his relationship. Meanwhile, it's hilarious to realize Miz is texting Emiru to stop lifting her leg like she's a cheerleader on stream. He's giving her shit. Stick the bottle between your legs and play with it. Farm those parasocial people by doing it in the first place. She replies, I genuinely didn't think it was sexual while I was doing it, especially since I was wearing pajama pants, but I will stop. Miz replies, heard that 1,000 times. So done with this. I don't believe you at all. I expected to tune into this stream and see some Alinity or Amaranth type content. It's not. Really, there's nothing sexual about it. I'm not even sure what he meant by her lifting her leg like a cheerleader. It could be referencing this.
He fucking claws my ankle. And
or is it laying on her plushies like this? If a guy did this, would we all be saying he's putting out sexual content? He says she's playing with the bottle between her legs. I'm thinking like a dildo. No, she's just sitting there holding the bottle with her legs. She looks at her phone because she's receiving these text messages from Miz. She looks like she's ready to cry. She leaves for 30 minutes, and then when she comes back, you can tell she's been crying.
Make anybody worry. I was just having a moment or whatever.
She then completely changes her content to playing a video game.
It's fine. I'm fine.
Oh, man.
I don't give a fuck.
This guy's a piece of shit, dude.
So he's texting her like this while she's streaming Rust because he's mad she has more viewers. He's texting her like this because he's mad she has simps while she's pretty much doing nothing. Dude, she can't even do a World of Warcraft stream without him crashing out and texting her.
He would
bro, they can't even play this.
Me
Bro, Willie, Mac, my nigga, bro, they can't even play the same class in a game that probably requires more than one tank. That's crazy.
Middle of my streams and berate me for things like playing the same class as him in WoW because he thought it would make people think that I was better than him.
Again, Miz getting mad at Emmy being better than him at video games was always presented as an on-stream joke. This clip has over 450 million views. It's hilarious. But behind the scenes, he's unironically losing it over WoW. Emmy says, my group didn't have any other warriors. Miz replies, I know where this is going. I'm not dealing with it. I asked for a boundary and it's always crossed. You don't know boundaries. Bro, you stuck your hand down the pants of a sobbing girl. You don't know boundaries. Emmy goes, how do I not tank as a warrior?
Yes, yo, thank you. You don't get to fucking make those claims about you don't know boundaries. Nigga, you literally tried to fuck your ex while she was crying. Bro, what?
You're in dungeons. Miz says because you're not a tank. You do not need to tank in dungeons. Now I'm going to get so much shit non-stop. Emmy is better. Emmy this. I can't have anything, Emmy. God. You just take. She replies, I don't understand what you want me to do. He all caps, not tank. It's just that simple. How is this real? Publicly he's making fun of chatters, calling them parasocial, when they type that he's jealous of Emmy growing faster than him.
Emmy's definitely done more. Yeah, you probably fucking love going there when she's there, right? So you could just stare at her the entire time, you fucking loser. Omegalol, you're losing your mind because a chatter called you out and your girlfriend keep talking about getting paid as your view count crashes more. Omegalol, relevancy fading. Oh, wow, dude, I really care about that.
Because he's not that fucking interesting.
17K viewers yesterday.
Because he's not that fucking interesting. This dude sucks. He brings all the interesting people around him, or at least that's what he was doing. He wasn't that fucking great. Like, true.
Playing games? Ugh. God, that sucks. Now that you're not only that, but you're watching an irrelevant falling off Andy. And you're giving his time on both platforms just to see Emmy's sweet thigh, right, man?
He said nothing about her thigh, bro. You're fighting ghosts. And then on the other hand, Miz is typing, you already played warrior when I told you we're gonna get compared. Girl with 27K viewers couldn't find a warrior? You can every time. You just want to tank. I know what you're doing and I'm not dealing with it. She's like, there were no warriors asking to join. Why is it so bad for me to pull in dungeons? Miz loses it because I know I'm going to get compared non-stop because now people are going to say you're better. It's already happening and you just don't care about this stuff. There's no boundaries with you. She goes, dude, and he snaps back, don't dude me. Tank Emmy, do it. Let me handle all the hate, the criticism, the you're worse than Emmy, the Emmy's so much better, the people saying you're better in every chat, the comparisons since no one will be on my side, let me deal with it. Out of all the types of haters to deal with online, the your girlfriend is better at video games than you haters doesn't seem that bad. Just my opinion. I watched her stream on the exact day of this conversation, and there she is frantically texting back and forth with Mizkif. Then she gets up and leaves to console him.
Sorry, chat, I'll be right back.
She then comes back looking super sad and dejected and chooses to immediately hop to her sponsored segment so she can end stream. He told her he needs to be allowed to hit on other girls to gain his relevancy.
Like, this is classic just manipulation. This is just classic manipulation, gaslighting, all that shit. This nigga's just doing all of it.
Back on stream.
Would say that it was my fault that his stream was dying, and he said if he would be able to hit on other girls and convince them that it was real, he would get his career back.
Miz broke up with Emmy, basically stating this is the reason.
He basically told me that he realized he needed to go to Japan and LA to get his viewership back up, and he was basically too young to focus on friendships and relationships. It was like a mix of feelings, you know, like I was devastated, but I was also so relieved.
The last stream I found of them together was her playing WoW and talking to Miz on her day off. He was trying to joke with her, but she's unironically venting about all the things we've heard.
I'm just such a nice guy. Right, Emmy? Right, Emmy? Don't make those tweets become real. I'll punch you.
What tweets? Wait, what? Wait, say that again?
It doesn't even seem like...
I'm so confused and scared.
It doesn't even seem like...
So I'm confused. Like, are we playing...
She thinks he's joking. She, like, think he's, like, so fucking serious. That's the problem with this. She thinks he's so fucking serious.
Wow.
Yes, if you quit bitching... Nevada. What's the most irrelevant state?
She leaves the call.
She left the call. Hello? Hello? Why'd you leave the call? Hello? You made her mad? You called her a bitch? You're rude as fuck. Wait, did I really call her a bitch?
So he calls her.
Answer the Slack call.
You're being annoying! You're being annoying!
I'm being annoying? That's my job. What is your job? Your job is to say I'm being annoying. We've been doing this for 3 years now. Answer the phone.
It's my day off and you're being annoying. I went on your stream and you're being annoying.
Everything's your day off. And this is how you treat me? Seriously.
Yeah, because it used to be fun.
Used to be fun. What do you mean by that?
It used to be fun.
Like, as in, I used to have double the viewership, so it was fun to hang out with me, but now it's not worth it?
No, dude, he doesn't even know. He doesn't even know that she thinks this is serious. And he thinks this is about views.
Because you don't care?
Oh my fucking god, Jesus Christ, you're so innocent, you're so insecure.
No, I just read what someone said in chat.
We used to be nicer and we used to do fun activities. Now you're like, let's play WoW for 12 hours a day, even when you're busy and you want to do other things. And I'm like, okay. And then you're like, yeah, you're a bitch. And I'm like, well,
dude,
why am I doing this?
Then you know what? If you're gonna act like this, then why don't we just not level with each other and I just fucking level myself to 60 and you go back to Lollygall Doll Land and do whatever the fuck you want. I don't need you, okay?
Okay, I guess that means I can tell Senna and Ray I can go to LA.
Go for it. Do whatever you want.
Okay.
He's smiling, getting a rise out of her, but she's actually mad.
He thinks this is a joke.
On stream because I don't know what else to do.
Wait, say it again? Sorry, I couldn't hear you over the sound of how awesome I am.
I feel like I'm talking to like a middle schooler. I feel weird.
Funny thing is, I can still kick your fucking ass, all right?
Yeah, because you're a man and I'm a woman. Congrats.
So he breaks up with her and goes to Japan after this. Then she decides to cut contact with him on everything. This is when he nonstop starts messaging her. In January, he's simply asking her to delete recordings of him. In February, he's asking why he's been removed from all of the OTK channels, which was interesting that he didn't know why, because OTK recently tweeted that Miz was removed for reasons unrelated to this situation. Update, Miz is suing them for almost $1 million for dropping him, so it turns out it was related to this situation. End of February, he's still asking to talk. He says, I really would appreciate if we could talk. I won't text you again after this. March rolls around. I know you don't want to hear from me, but I just can't not message you. He texts her again the next day, a week later, the week after that. I've been nothing but miserable without you. Just at least tell me you've moved on. Brother, her not messaging you for 3 months is the clearest sign that she's moved on. But 4 months later and he's still begging for her back. I do like how in month 5 he takes a different approach. Hey, I'm going back to Austin next week and I should at least be able to communicate and talk with each other. I'm gonna be doing a lot of collabs and I know you've been doing a lot of collabs lately and I feel like we should be amicable with each other. I don't want or need to talk to you about anything in terms of relationships. I just want to talk to you in terms of business. Then this gets oddly manipulative. If we can't communicate and we're going to continue to not talk, this is only going to get weirder and weirder as we're both invited to the same things constantly. See guys, he's over her. He's just talking for practicality and business reasons. She has to talk to him, otherwise it'll be weird. 1 week passes. Not a day has gone by in the last 4 months where your final words to me, don't go, haven't echoed in my heart. I pushed you away. I lied to myself to justify it. And in doing so, I lost you. My mental health weighed heavily on us both. I'm so sorry for what I put you through. I'm on Lexapro and Propranolol, and for the first time in a long time, I feel clarity. You are the love of my life. Emmy, if you still have any space in your heart for me, I would spend the rest of my life making things right. When I first read this, the first thing I noticed was that this has way too good of grammar to be from Mizkif. He's using colons and dashes for dramatic pauses. Then it gets weirdly manipulative again. I am leaving for LA, but I would make it work with you, even if we can start small. Then he signs off, Matt. She knows it's from you, bro. It's your Discord. And what is this dash Matt thing? At least sign off love Matt. I love how he frames him moving to LA as some big barrier. You're both millionaires. You can see each other whenever you want. Emiru ran this through a ChatGPT sensor and it shows that the whole thing is pretty much written by AI.
I would like to highlight this message because it doesn't really matter, but I ran it through the ChatGPT checker.
Everything highlighted is AI. The only part he wrote on his own is him moving to LA. Classic. I want to end this video by pointing out some other things Miz was doing while he was left on red that are just weird. Emiru and her friends are the top female streamers, which means they have some pretty weird stalkers. Earlier this year, a guy followed them around saying he'd kill them.
I think we're just gonna go.
Let's go. Fucking fight right now.
What?
Right.
Get away from
now.
And he made this fucking event completely about him, by the way.
Go ahead. Right now. Kill you right now. Kill you right now.
I chat telling my adrenaline's rushing. I would have beat the shit out of this guy.
Remember, Miz at the same time is texting Emmy in the background to get back with her while publicly saying that he would have protected her from this situation.
Listen, if I was there and this guy did that, I would tell you, chat, I'd be in jail. Just letting you know.
No, you wouldn't.
I would
just
be
like
in
when
jail
you
right
had
now.
that gun, you was hiding behind the door.
Not ran. I would have beat the out of this. I would have beat him to a pulp. I'm not the kind of guy that runs. This guy, I would like, okay. I would beat the shit out of him. If I ever seem like I back away, hell no, I don't. I would have ran in there. I like fights. I would have went in. You kidding me?
Yeah,
I would have fought this guy in 2 seconds.
Sure.
He carries knives. Stab me. Do it. Stream it. I don't give a fuck. You don't do that. But the thing is, it's like, do you expect Rose to do that? No, bro. Like, just run. That's the best way to do it. I'm saying what I would have done, which is the wrong thing to do.
Yeah, Emmy, get back with Miz. Look how brave he is. Miz is telling stories of how he saved Emmy in the past.
I pulled a gun on a viewer that came to my house, and he was there for Emmy. If he stepped in my house when I shot him, I would have killed him. No, absolutely. If that guy tried to get in my house, I was going to kill him. I was ready. I had the trigger ready. I was going to shoot him. Of course.
Dude, he's so badass. His stream ends with Miz crying for seemingly no reason. Except now we know it was about Emmy. Except Emmy says he's just lying about the role he played to make it seem like he was more important.
It's also so frustrating not saying anything at this time because the way he told those stories, he kind of framed himself as like a hero. He was like, oh, I held the stalker at gunpoint. No. The only person who ever came into contact face to face with that stalker before the police came was Bonnie. Bonnie is the person who found that guy outside, went inside, told everyone, called the police. The police came. All Miz did was he stood far away from the front door behind glass and metal with a gun. Yeah, I mean, I understand. Still very scary, but why are you acting like if anyone deserves credit for that, it's Bonnie. Like, it's literally stolen valor.
This guy's such a dork. I waited to make this video because I wanted to see how Miz would respond. His response was him just confirming a bunch of what Emmy said to be true, and then teasing his chat that he has a bunch of receipts, but showing none of them.
I have dozens of photos and videos, calls and messages as well. I have things I will be leaking over the next few days of other people, of other things. I have a lot of messages that I have.
I think everyone else is waiting for you to leak
I'm
shit
going to expose as time goes on.
But you started suing right off the bat.
I do believe that this is a time to go fucking buck wild.
It's been a week and he hasn't shown a single piece of evidence. He's literally pretending he has damning receipts when he doesn't. He's basically in a state of permanent victimhood. Everything is about me. Look how your stalkers are affecting me. I'm gonna break up with you because I need space. Stay with me, but I need to flirt with other girls. Change your WoW class because of me. Stop streaming, you're growing faster than me. Me. And now he's suing Emiru and Asmon for defamation, lost earnings, and emotional distress. I don't know how since he literally admitted to everything on stream, but we'll see where it goes. I think people just want to see Miz feel sorry for someone other than himself for once, but I don't think that's in his character. This video